this is such a good night.
When it comes to the Billboard Music Awards, Taylor Swift has 25 total wins, the most of any female artist in history. Certainly a night to remember. The BBMAs are where music's biggest stars get to celebrate and be honored for their success on the Billboard charts.
Boy, if you don't stop!
So, who are the most winning BBMAs artists of all time? How did they get there? And which music superstars could reign supreme this year? This is Billboard Explains how to dominate the Billboard Music Awards. BBMA's finalists and winners are based on key fan interactions with music, including album and digital song sales, streaming, radio airplay, and touring.
The fact that it's actual measurements, it makes it that much greater of an honor.
That means success on the Billboard charts translates to taking home hardware at the BBMAs. And when it comes to the BBMA's throne, Drake sits on it as king. Drake currently has more BBMAs than any other artist in history with 29 total wins. How did he get there? A string of top albums that launched huge singles.
To win any award here is incredible, but to win this award is just unbelievable. It's surreal.
The 2017 BBMAs saw Drake win big for his album Views.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
The album that featured Hotline Bling as its lead single spent 13 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart. Later, the success of Drake's 2018 album Scorpion led him to dominate the 2019 BBMAs. That album spent 5 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and had Hot 100 number 1 hits God's Plan, Nice for What, and In My Feelings. The next biggest winner of all time, Queen Taylor Swift with 25 total wins.
I love you. Thank you.
What contributed to Taylor's BBMA's success? Well, ahead of the 2013 ceremony, she released Red in October 2012. The album spent 7 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard 200, and its lead single, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, marked the singer's first number 1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. And before the 2015 BBMAs, Taylor released 1989 in October 2014. The album spent 11 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart and had 3 number 1 singles on the Hot 100. Justin Bieber rounds out the top 3 most winning artists of all time with 21 total wins. In 2017, Justin won 5 awards for just one song, his collaboration with Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee, Despacito. For many years, country superstar Garth Brooks held the title of the BBMA's most winning artist. He currently has 20 total wins.
If you look at the biggest winners of all time over the history of Billboard, what I would say are the icons. They are all disruptors. You know, they all wanted to push the envelope and do it differently than anybody else.
So, who could disrupt this year's BBMAs? The Weeknd leads the pack as a finalist in 17 categories, the most of any artist. The singer already has 19 BBMAs, making him the 5th most winning artist of all time. The Weeknd would only have to take home 11 of the 17 awards he's up for this year to overtake Drake as the BBMA's top winner. Taylor could also swipe the crown from Drake in 2022. All she must do is win 5 of the 7 categories she's a finalist in this year. But it's worth noting Drake could even break his own record, as the rapper is a finalist in 11 categories. Doja Cat is another artist who could make waves. The Kiss Me More singer is the female artist with the most nods this year, with 14. Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny, who's up for 5 awards this year, has a shot at setting the record for most wins in the top Latin artist category. And top new artist finalist Olivia Rodrigo is another one to watch. If the Good For You singer and first-time finalist sweeps all of her categories, she will tie Beyoncé with 13 total wins. We won't know this year's top BBMAs winners until the big night, but one thing is certain. We're in for superstar artists celebrating the year's biggest music made successful by fans on the Billboard charts.